What if I told you that Apple is about to completely change what a smartwatch can do? Not a minor upgrade, not a slightly better screen, not a marginally faster chip. We're talking about a complete rethinking of the most rugged wearable Apple has ever made, and it is happening sooner than most people realize. The Apple Watch Ultra 4 is shaping up to be the single biggest leap in the history of the product line. And after months of supply chain reports, analyst briefings, and insider whispers, we now have a remarkably clear picture of exactly what Apple has been engineering behind closed doors. From a radical design transformation that slims the entire chassis by over 15%, to health sensors so advanced they could literally save your life without you ever knowing something was wrong, to battery technology that might finally deliver the multi-day endurance athletes have been begging for since day one. This is not just another iterative Apple release. This is the moment the Ultra stops being a niche adventure watch and becomes the definitive Apple Watch, period. And the best part? Some of these leaks are coming from sources with a near-perfect track record, which means what you are about to hear is not wild speculation. It is the most probable version of reality, backed by the same supply chain intelligence that correctly predicted the iPhone 18 camera layout, the MacBook Pro M6 redesign, and the Apple Watch Series 12 hell sweet months before their official announcements. So if you want to know whether to hold off on buying the current Ultra, or what Apple is preparing to unveil likely in September of 2026 alongside the iPhone 18 lineup, or simply what the future of wearable technology looks like when the world's most valuable company decides to stop playing it safe, you're in exactly the right place because we're about to break down every single credible leak, rumor, and confirmed specification for the Apple Watch Ultra 4, the smartwatch that might make every other watch on your wrist feel like ancient history. Let us start with design because this is where the most dramatic and visually obvious changes are happening, and the leaks here are unusually consistent across multiple independent sources. For 3 generations, the Apple Watch Ultra has maintained essentially the same physical footprint. The 49mm titanium case, the flat sapphire crystal display, the prominent digital crown guard, the bright orange action button, it has become one of the most recognizable silhouettes in consumer technology. And while it has aged gracefully, the universal criticism has always been the same. It is too big, too thick, and too heavy for a significant portion of potential buyers, especially those with smaller wrists or anyone who wants to wear their watch to sleep for health tracking without feeling like they strapped a small brick to their arm. Apple has apparently been listening, because the Ultra 4 is reportedly undergoing the most significant physical redesign in the product's history, and the numbers are genuinely impressive. According to detailed supply chain reports that emerged from multiple Asian manufacturing sources, the Ultra 4 will be approximately 15% thinner than the current Ultra 3, dropping from the current 14.4mm profile to somewhere around 12.2mm. For context, that brings it closer to the thickness territory of the standard Apple Watch series models while retaining the larger display and the rugged titanium construction that defines the Ultra identity. But it is not just thinner. The overall weight is expected to drop by roughly 10 to 12% thanks to a new titanium alloy formulation that Apple has been developing specifically for this device, a material that offers the same corrosion resistance and strength as the current Grade 5 titanium, but at a noticeably lower density. This is not just a spec sheet number. For anyone who has worn an Ultra for extended periods, especially during sleep tracking or long workouts, the reduced weight and thinner profile will be immediately noticeable and genuinely transformative. The flat display, which has been an Ultra signature since the very first model, is reportedly being replaced with a subtly contoured edge design that blends the flat sapphire crystal into the titanium frame more seamlessly, reducing sharp edges and making the watch feel more integrated as a single piece of engineering rather than a screen bolted onto a case. The action button, that bright orange hardware button on the left side, is getting a functional upgrade too. Multiple leaks point to it becoming a solid-state button with haptic feedback similar to what Apple introduced on the iPhone, replacing the physical mechanical switch with a pressure-sensitive surface that simulates a click through Apple's Taptic engine. This change eliminates a mechanical failure point, improves water resistance, potentially pushing it beyond the current 100-meter rating, and allows for more sophisticated input gestures like half presses or pressure-sensitive commands that could be contextual depending on what you're doing on the watch at that moment. The digital crown is also expected to receive a refinement, with reports indicating a slightly larger diameter for easier scrolling and a redesigned haptic feedback mechanism that provides more precise tactile clicks as you rotate through menus and lists. The overall aesthetic, based on CAD renders that have circulated among accessory manufacturers who need to prepare cases and bands ahead of launch, suggests a watch that is more elegant, more wearable, and more versatile without losing the rugged character that separates the Ultra from the standard Apple Watch. This is Apple threading a very specific needle, making a watch that looks equally at home on a hiking trail at 8,000 feet and in a boardroom at a Fortune 500 company, and from everything we're seeing, they might have actually pulled it off this time. But the external redesign, as significant as it is, pales in comparison to what Apple is reportedly doing under the hood, and I'm not even talking about the processor yet. The health sensor array on the back of the Apple Watch Ultra 4 is shaping up to be the most ambitious suite of biometric monitoring technology ever packed into a consumer wearable device. And if even half of the leaks prove accurate, this watch could fundamentally change how millions of people manage their health on a daily basis. Let us start with the feature that has been rumored for Apple Watch for nearly a decade and might finally be arriving: non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. According to a series of reports from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, who has an almost unblemished record on Apple hardware predictions, Apple has been working on optical glucose sensing technology for over 10 years, investing hundreds of millions of dollars into a dedicated team of biomedical engineers, and the technology has reportedly reached a critical milestone. The current implementation, which would debut on the Ultra 4 before eventually trickling down to the standard Apple Watch, does not provide exact blood sugar readings in the way a finger-prick glucose meter does. Instead, it uses a sophisticated array of shortwave infrared sensors combined with laser-based spectroscopy to detect trends in blood glucose levels and alert users when their glucose is trending in a dangerous direction. For the roughly 1 in 10 Americans who are diabetic and the estimated 1 in 3 who are pre-diabetic, this is not just a convenience feature. It is a potentially life-saving early warning system that operates passively 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without requiring a single drop of blood. The implications for preventative health care are staggering, and Apple is reportedly positioning this as the headline health feature of the Ultra 4, with regulatory approvals already being pursued with the FDA and equivalent bodies in Europe and Asia. But glucose monitoring is just one part of a much larger health sensor overhaul. Blood pressure monitoring is also expected to make its debut on the Ultra 4, using a combination of the existing heart rate sensor and new pressure-sensitive components embedded in the rear crystal that can detect subtle changes in pulse wave velocity through the wrist. Like the glucose feature, this is not going to give you a diastolic and systolic number the way a traditional arm cuff does. Instead, it will track trends over time and alert you when your blood pressure is deviating from your personal baseline, which is arguably more valuable for long-term cardiovascular health than occasional spot measurements. The existing heart rate sensor and ECG functionality are also getting significant upgrades, with improved electrode sensitivity that should reduce the false readings that sometimes occur during intense workouts or when the watch is not perfectly positioned on the wrist. Sleep apnea detection, which Apple introduced with the Series 11, is being refined with more granular breathing disturbance data that can distinguish between different types of sleep-disordered breathing and provide more actionable recommendations. And here is where it gets genuinely futuristic. Multiple supply chain reports indicate that Apple is adding a new sensor array specifically designed to detect early signs of illness before the wearer even feels sick. By monitoring subtle changes in heart rate variability, skin temperature, respiratory rate, and blood oxygen levels over time, the Ultra 4 could theoretically identify the early physiological signatures of an oncoming infection and suggest that the user rest or seek medical attention before symptoms become severe. This is the kind of proactive health monitoring that has been the holy grail of wearable technology since the first Fitbit, and Apple appears to be on the verge of making a reality. Now let us talk about the display, because what Apple is reportedly planning for the Ultra 4 screen represents one of the most significant display technology transitions in the company's history. And it affects more than just how bright the screen gets in direct sunlight, although that number is also getting a meaningful bump. The big news here is MicroLED. For years, Apple has been quietly developing MicroLED technology through its acquisition of LuxView and significant investment in a dedicated research and manufacturing facility in Taiwan. MicroLED offers several fundamental advantages over the OLED displays currently used across the Apple Watch lineup. Each pixel in a MicroLED display is its own microscopic light-emitting diode, which means you get the perfect blacks and infinite contrast of OLED without the organic material degradation that causes OLED panels to slowly dim and develop color shift over time. MicroLED displays are also significantly more power efficient than OLED, particularly when displaying bright content, which means the Ultra 4 screen could be both brighter and more battery-friendly simultaneously. Reports indicate that the Ultra 4 MicroLED display will achieve a peak brightness of approximately 3,000 nits in outdoor boost mode, up from the current 2,000 nits on the Ultra 3, making it even more readable in direct tropical sunlight. The display is also expected to be slightly larger, growing from the current 1.92 inches to approximately 2.05 inches, achieved not by expanding the physical case size, but by reducing the already thin bezels to near invisibility. The result, based on renders and supply chain schematics, is a watch face that appears to be almost entirely screen, with the display flowing right up to the edges of the titanium case in a way that makes the current Ultra look dated by comparison. There is also a persistent rumor about an always-on display mode that is significantly more sophisticated than the current implementation. On the existing Ultra, the always-on display drops the refresh rate to 1 Hz to save power, dimming the screen and simplifying watch face complications. The Ultra 4 is expected to introduce a variable refresh rate MicroLED system that can intelligently adjust individual zones of the display to different refresh rates, depending on what is being shown. The time and date might refresh once per second, while workout timer complication updates in real time at 60 Hz, and the background elements remain completely static at near zero power draw. This kind of granular display management, combined with the inherent efficiency of MicroLED, is a major contributor to the battery life improvements we will get to in a moment. And for the first time on any Apple Watch, the Ultra 4 display is rumored to support a true dark mode that inverts the interface to white text on a true black background across the entire operating system, not just in specific apps. On a MicroLED panel, black pixels consume literally zero power because they're simply turned off, so a system-wide dark mode could deliver meaningful battery savings for users who prefer that aesthetic. The always-on display in dark mode, with only the essential complications illuminated, could sip power so efficiently that battery life in standby mode stretches well beyond anything we have seen from Apple Watch before. Speaking of battery life, this is where the combination of the new MicroLED display, the more efficient S11 processor built on a refined 3nm process, and what appears to be a physically larger battery, enabled by the internal space savings from the thinner components, starts to produce numbers that genuinely change how you use the device. Current Apple Watch Ultra models offer around 36 hours of normal use, and up to 60 hours in low-power mode. Those numbers are competitive with the best sports watches from Garmin and others, but Apple has always been hungry for more. The Ultra 4, according to supply chain battery specifications that were reportedly shared with Apple's manufacturing partners, is targeting between 50 and 60 hours of normal use on a single charge, and up to 90 hours in an enhanced low-power mode. That is nearly a 4-day watch under normal conditions, and it crosses a psychological threshold that matters a lot to users who travel frequently, camp in remote locations, or simply hate the nightly charging ritual that has defined smartwatch ownership since the very first Pebble. The battery improvements are being achieved through several parallel engineering efforts. The S11 processor, built on TSMC's refined N3E process, is expected to deliver approximately 20 to 25% better energy efficiency than the S10 chip through a combination of architectural improvements and the inherent power savings of the more advanced manufacturing node. The micro-LED display, as we discussed, draws significantly less power than OLED when displaying bright content, which is exactly the scenario where current Apple Watch batteries drain fastest. And Apple has reportedly developed a new battery chemistry that increases energy density within the same physical volume, using a silicon carbon anode material that has been making its way through the consumer electronics supply chain over the past 18 months. This is not a radical new battery technology like solid-state, which remains years away from mass production, but it is a meaningful incremental improvement that, when combined with the processor and display efficiency gains, produces a step change in real-world endurance. There's also an interesting rumor about reverse wireless charging support, which would allow the Ultra 4 to top up a pair of AirPods or even another Apple Watch directly from its own battery, using the Qi 2 standard that Apple has been gradually adopting across its product line. This is not a feature most users will use daily, but for backpackers and travelers trying to minimize the number of cables and chargers in their pack, the ability to use the watch as an emergency power bank for your earbuds is genuinely useful. And fast charging is also expected to see a significant upgrade, with reports suggesting the Ultra 4 will support charging speeds of up to 10 watts, up from the current 5 watts, which would take the watch from 0 to 80% in roughly 30 minutes on a new magnetic charging puck. Let us shift now to the processor and the software experience, because the S11 chip inside the Ultra 4 is not just about battery efficiency. It is about enabling a new class of on-device artificial intelligence that Apple has been building toward for years, and the Ultra 4 might be the first Apple Watch to truly deliver on the promise of an intelligent wearable that understands context, anticipates needs, and processes sensitive data entirely on the device without ever sending it to the cloud. The S11 chip features a significantly upgraded neural engine, reportedly capable of performing over 20 trillion operations per second, which is roughly a fourfold increase over the neural engine in the S10. This processing headroom is not there just to make Siri respond a fraction of a second faster, although that will certainly happen too. Apple is reportedly using this power to enable local, on-device processing of the health sensor data we discussed earlier, running machine learning models that can analyze weeks or months of biometric data directly on the watch without ever uploading it to Apple's servers or even to the paired iPhone. For users who care about health data privacy, and that should be all of us, this is a fundamental shift in how sensitive personal information is handled. The glucose trend analysis, the blood pressure monitoring, the illness early detection, all of it runs locally and the raw sensor data never leaves the device. This is Apple drawing a sharp competitive line against companies like Google and Samsung, whose health platforms rely more heavily on cloud processing, and it is consistent with Apple's years-long marketing emphasis on privacy as a core product feature. Beyond health, the upgraded neural engine enables significantly more natural on-device Siri interactions. The current Apple Watch Siri experience, while functional, is limited to relatively simple commands and often requires the paired iPhone for more complex requests.